These are some of the most beautiful roads that you would be able to travel through if you are heading towards Kathmandu from the east. Featured here is the BP Highway, also known as the Sindhuli Highway, along with the new route from Itahari to Bhiman via Gaighat. This route is currently one of the most beautiful road trips to embark upon in Nepal. We start from Kalimpong. It was a cold, wet morning when we started off from home. We had decided to take the Lava Gorubathan route as it was the month of July and it was the only safest existing route due to the heavy monsoon rains. I have tried to be as detailed as possible in this video, all about the required permits and the routes. So it may be a little long, so grab a cup of something, sit back and enjoy. After we reached Gorubathan, we decided to skip the Coronation Bridge Road via Sivok and took the road through Gajoldoba, which lands you directly at Medical Mode at Siliguri.
If you had your choice or preference, what would you like to eat actually for lunch?
After a good lunch, we headed straight towards Kakarbhitta, the major border entry point if you are traveling from the east. As you approach Kakarbhitta, you will see this flyover ahead, just before the Pani Tanki Bazaar. You are to take this flyover as this is the new road. At the end of the flyover, you are to go through this new bridge. If you are on a motorcycle, you will have to turn left and go towards the old side. For us, it is this new side. If you are in a car, you just turn right over here to go into that bridge, this bridge. So I'm turning and so is this guy. I'm going to switch off my camera now. What they will check is a valid photo ID and sometimes luggage. So this is the new bridge, and if you see that side, sorry, that side is the old bridge. So this new bridge has made things really convenient. So all they do at the checkpost is check your IDs while entering. So now we are going to do our permits, and I will try and show you as much as possible what all needs to be done. After you cross the bridge, you will come across some barricades that leads you towards the right. So you are to take the right and enter this gate. This is the customs office, and this is where you make your Bhansar or your permit. Here you will need your registration papers and your license. You have to come to this place, counter number 1, Bhansar Banaunolai. Over here you have to give your registration papers on this window and Hazar. The Bhansar right now is rupees 600 per day for a car and 350 for a motorcycle, which roughly comes to around 400 and 220 in Indian currency. You will get a maximum 7-day permit. If you need more, you can request or find a way around it. Otherwise, you will have to extend it at Kathmandu at the customs office. I will leave a link below in the description for the location of the office at Kathmandu. After you finish with your Bhansar and exit the office premises, you will come across these money changers. And yes, they do accept the 500 rupee Indian note. So guys, this is Kakarbhitta, right? We've done our entries and everything. So now what happens is you have to go to Birtha mode and do your road tax. Welcome to the chaos that is Birtha mode. The road tax permit does not apply to motorcycles, only to cars. For the motorcycles, the Bhansar is all. After you reach Birtha mode, you are to keep an eye out for the road permit office. It is located about a little less than a kilometer from the Birtha mode roundabout center and falls on the left. It is a big board which says temporary route permit. If confused and you want to ask someone, ask them where the Yatayat temporary route permit office is. The term Yatayat is important as this is the term for transport in Nepali. Okay, that's the road, guys. There's a board on the left.
Temporary route
permit.
यातायात व्यवस्था कार्यालय.
Where did you see Yatayat?
उ त्यहाँ माथि त्यसको माथि.
Okay, that's the board. Okay, that's what we're looking for. This one. It's hot outside. You have to go here. This window. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. So these are the papers you get. This is your Bhansar that you would get at Kakarbhitta. This is the receipt for the Bhansar, and this is the road tax permit that you would get. This is what you'd require. So now we would be heading straight to Itahari for the night.
संविधान आचार्य 8 घण्टा गाडी चलाएर पनि एक रति थाक्नु हुँदैन तर उहाँलाई एक ग्लास पानी देऊ बढ्यो भने थाक्नु चाहिँ हुन्छ
That tall building that you see at the end is Hotel Veranda. That is where we will be staying for the night. But first we are going to Bhansar to get some goodies for the evening.
Energy drink.
Energy. This hotel, the Veranda, is very convenient because it has indoor parking and it is one of the better hotels. It's got good rooms. I'll show you. So this on your right is Hotel Veranda. I mean, this is an entire mall on the right hand, Central Plaza, but it has a hotel on the top. So this is Bhansar supermarket, superstore. Yeah, it's for those of you who don't know, it's like the largest chain of superstores in Nepal. Now you have one at Birtha Mode as well as in Damak. No, we saw one, right? we come pretty prepared. And I have an ice box. It may be looking a little odd, but this is the parking, underground parking that they have. And they have CCTV as well. So while traveling, you are assured that your vehicle and your things inside are safe, you know. Not the cleanest, fanciest parking lot, but at least can't complain. Good morning everyone. This is what Itahari looks like currently, and today we are going to be traveling from here to Kathmandu. So basically today is the day that this whole video was being made for, the new route that is. The route starts from Itahari, you take a right from Itahari and you go via Gaighat, reach Bhiman and then hit the Sindhuli Highway. If you were to go through the old traditional route, as you can see here, you would have to travel all the way to the south and then head back up again to connect at Bardibas. The new route allows you to bypass all this and go straight towards Bhiman and then to Sindhuli. This new route is absolutely beautiful. As soon as we take a ride, 20 minutes down the line, the entire route is entirely through the Tarai. Is it called the Tarai? Just the lower mountains and basically just beside the mountains throughout, and the route is like really great. So yeah, let me show you. Let us show you. Sorry.
Right.
My wife has been teaching me how to say us instead of me, and what was the other thing maybe?
We.
Ours instead of mine.
Yeah. Gaighat.
That's the route. So there is a board over there that
Gaighat,
says
Katari,
Gaighat, Katari,
Bhiman.
Bhiman.
Can
you see? This one. So this is the ride that you take. Okay, and yeah, it looks like this for a while. This stretch will be done in about what? 1 minute, yeah. This Batkego Bato. So this is the road that you hit. So basically once you hit this road, no, even if you ask people like Gaighat Jane Bato Katao, which is the route to Kathmandu, right now everybody knows the route, so people will be able to tell you. So that's the deal. So up ahead we are coming across a checkpost or a goal chakkar types. Right about here. So this one's important, but you can just ask anyone and people will tell you. So if you go right from here, you will reach Dharan. Okay, and you have to go straight from this goal chakkar. Just from this goal chakkar, just go straight up ahead. So the beauty of this route is like there is very less traffic. You will not find big buses and trucks. Most of the route is like what you are seeing right now. Okay, it is what it is. It is what you see, and there are other parts of it which is actually much more beautiful. And this is the new route. But then basically from here, from Itahari up to Bhiman via Gaighat is what this route looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. Yeah, it's beautiful the entire way. We are going to be stopping here for a while because we want to buy the famous peda. Shiga, what is it called?
Baramajia. Baramajia ko peda bhante.
Baramajia ko peda.
Baramajia dekhyo?
Baramajia
ko peda.
So either this guy or that guy, somebody.
Yeah, bosu me thik hai.
Thik hai? Yeah, he's cooking.
Yeah.
Let me show you some peda. The end result of all that is this peda, which is very famous. The sugar quotient on this is very less, and I don't know, for those people who know what I'm talking about, it'll be like, this is really awesome stuff. How much did you buy?
हाफ केजी हाफ केजी हाफ केजी को लड्डू हाफ केजी को खुवा
These peda shops are located at Koshi. If you were traveling through the old route, you would have been crossing the river at the Koshi barrage located here in the south. But through this new route, you will be crossing this bridge here in the north. After crossing the bridge, you will now be heading towards Gaighat. From Koshi, you will come across this junction. Okay, now the road is actually heading straight. You're supposed to take this right turn. Actually, there is this entire board. Yeah, it's written over there. Kathmandu is 302 kilometers. Bhiman is 132 kilometers. Just before you reach Gaighat, I have this favorite place where I stop every time for a breather. This place is so serene and you can literally sit back and chill, soaking in the rhythmic sounds of the flowing water. You too can stop here if you would like. I will leave a link in the description for its location. So from Gaighat, no left, no right, still go straight. On the way, you will reach this junction, which looks a little confusing, but here you take a right. The left leads you to Lahan. So you take a right and go across the bridge. The township that you see in front of you is Katari. But as soon as you cross this bridge, you are to take the left towards Bhiman. Katari Bazaar. So take the left from here. This left. Yeah, just take this left and this is the route towards Bhiman. Look at these houses, man. It's so beautiful. These houses I'm talking about, it's so beautiful.
Which one?
It's the purano gharo with the stilts and all. Makai jundeko. These reminds me of old things back home. Yeah. Yeste to huntyo. Because this entire stretch is very beautiful. See the road out here, right? You have now reached Bhiman, and this is the final bridge that has a T-junction ahead. Here you will take a right for Kathmandu. The left will lead you to Bardibas. So you take the right, which leads you towards Kathmandu via the Sindhuli Highway. This is the right that you take, and yeah, and from here you will get a little increase in traffic, and asking the way to Kathmandu, even if you get mixed up from here onwards, is a piece of cake. Anyone can tell you, okay, this is the way. So the actual beauty of this road can be felt after crossing Sindhuli Bazaar. So it started raining, and one thing that I would like to mention here is that to be careful on this route, especially if you encounter a day like this. The roads are narrow with steep falls, and there is more traffic on this route. A mishap on this road can prove to be very fatal. The rains eventually stopped, and we have now reached the other side of the mountain, giving us clear, beautiful views of the road that we were driving on. Coming up ahead is a junction where this road will actually go straight, but you are to take a left onto the bridge. If you go straight, it will lead you towards Okhaldugha and Khotang district side.
Another favorite place, which I've introduced to all my friends, including my wife, where I call this Rato Mato, but this is this little magical place with all red mud on the ground. On this side you get to see this, on the other side it is the river. I ordered for some chana.
Only?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
cheers.
Yummy.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
You want the cheese beer one? Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's so nice. Chill.
I'm sure it is.
Good target.
Chana and Gorkha beer. Chana is amazing, yeah, with the khorsan, you know.
I don't know what if she's done the spices and all.
Yeah.
From this Rato Mato place, Kathmandu is just about 3 to 3.5 hours. Relatively a simple route, and from here, even if you get confused, anyone and everyone will be able to point you towards Kathmandu.
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down. Always on the run.
खास भन्यो भने मन्दिर चर्न हजुर है
हजुर
यो बाटो ट्र्याकबाट खन्दाखेरि यहाँ धेरै दुर्घटना भयो
हजुर
अनि दुर्घटनामा नपरो भनेर देवी सेतुदेवी मातालाई सम्झेर सबैले आफ्नो सवारी साधनको नम्बरहरू लेख्दै ऐना राख्दै गरेको हो.
So according to what Panditji has said, every mirror has car numbers in them.
I know that it gets tough sometimes, so I'm here to remind you, love.
Look at that, that looks like a cloud burst. I don't know, I guess it's just raining over there.
We eventually reached Dhulikhel around 5, and from Dhulikhel you are to take the left for Kathmandu. This entire route today took us around 9 hours, and it would have probably taken us less if I was not filming.
So yeah, and so once you reach Dhulikhel, reaching Dhulikhel on a route like this is almost as good as reaching Kathmandu. Kathmandu Valley is just about 40 minutes from here, 40. So from Dhulikhel you need to take a left. If you go to the right, you can go up to China. If you take the right,
Let's go.
yeah, I'm not going to China right now. Okay, so from this junction you take a left. There is the right and there is the left. You take the left. So, welcome to Kathmandu, finally. And we are both shit tired. The perks of reaching Kathmandu, traffic jams.
So, we are now in Kathmandu, and here are a few things to note before I leave you. Most Indian ATM cards do work in Nepal ATMs with most banks, but not all. Though I think the RuPay cards have a problem. If possible, make sure to fill up your tank around Sindhuli Hill, as the petrol pumps when you enter the valley are usually more crowded, sometimes with a line. If you need an extension of your permit, I have left a link for the location of the office in the description below. This route is a truly mesmerizing one that will make you want to take a road trip to Kathmandu just because of the road. And I hope I did a good job in showing you the way. Until next time, I wish you well and thank you very much for watching.